My name is Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. I worked at IRS for how long? A long time. I have been doing this for 5 decades. I have a whole team of former IRS agents. I was a revenue officer. I was a former settlement officer, or offer and compromise specialist, that I should say, with Internal Revenue Service. Peter Salinger of my office has worked over 33,000 offers and compromise. So I want to tell you a little about the offer and compromise so you understand really what you're looking at if you're going to file it, or if we're going to file it, whoever. IRS really looks at 2 things. They do that really on all cases. I just shouldn't say for the offer. They go ahead and look at your current financial statement. On the financial statement, if you owe debt, is the 433F, the 433A, or it's the offer and compromise, the 433 OIC. Depending on the dollar amount and who's looking at the case, the bigger the dive. So if you owe a lot of money, you're going to get an experienced person like me diving into your case. If it's a simple case at the service center, someone will just kind of be blowing over your form. But if you're doing an offer, it requires a lot more due diligence. Sometimes they may pull up your credit report, but they're going to look at every single item, how you answer the question, and they're going to want to have supporting documentation for everything. They're going to want bank statements. They will review canceled checks. They will see what you've charged, what's on your credit report. They will look at your expenses very closely. The reason I'm telling you this is that IRS has a national standard program. That's the big wake-up call. I tell people over and over again. I get so many calls coming back to me. Oh, I didn't know about that. I got screwed by the National Standard Program. What is that? The National Standards Program means you can only take so many expenses. IRS is not going to allow you credit card bills and other bills. They just don't allow them. You better go to the IRS, bless you, national standards for housing and utilities, food and clothing, car payments, and car expenses. They are going to limit what you can take. That's the big aha. And the worst thing you can do is file an offer and compromise, not have it right, and now they've extended the statute a year plus the time. It's an offer status. That does not work like that. You've got to know better. So most companies, or they should look at your offer and compromise for free to let you know. If you have over 50,000, we look at your offer for free. We'll make a determination whether you even have a chance for settlement. Make sure you do one of 2 things, or both of these things. Make sure all returns are filed, you're current on estimate tax payments, and make sure when you file that offer form, every block is checked, and then make sure you follow all instructions. If not, it's going to bounce back to you. If you're hiring a big box firm, we call them, look out, no telling how that's going to be. They hire people who haven't worked in the business a long time to do their offers. You have to hire either an enrolled agent, a CPA, or former IRS, or tax attorney. If not, anybody else can't represent you. You need me, call me. Give me a subscription and a like if you can. I try to tell you the truth, but remember, more than anything, look up the IRS national standards. Thank you.